Hey everyone, today we're diving into a fascinating concept from Japan that you might not have heard about before. Have you ever wondered if your personality has something to do with your blood type? It might sound a bit unusual, but it's a widely held belief in Japan. In fact, many people in Japan are convinced that your blood type can reveal a lot about who you are. This belief is so ingrained in their culture that it influences various aspects of daily life. It's called the blood type personality theory, and it's a really popular idea there. This theory suggests that each blood type, A, B, AB, and O, has distinct personality traits associated with it. People talk about blood types like we talk about horoscopes. Just as some of us might check our daily horoscope for fun, many Japanese people consider blood type when thinking about personality and compatibility. They think your blood type can tell you about your personality, what you're good at, and even what you're not so good at. For example, type A individuals are often seen as organized and detail-oriented, while type B people are considered creative and free-spirited. Imagine thinking someone is always organized because they have type A blood, or someone is super creative because they're type B. Type AB individuals are thought to be rational and adaptable, while Type O people are often seen as confident and natural leaders. That's what it's like in Japan. This belief can influence everything from job interviews to romantic relationships. Some companies even consider blood type when hiring, and people might ask about blood type on a first date. It's a fun idea, but remember, there's no real proof that your blood type actually makes you who you are. While it's an interesting cultural phenomenon, it's important to take it with a grain of salt and enjoy it for what it is, a unique and entertaining aspect of Japanese culture. The blood type personality theory wasn't always a big thing. In fact, it was relatively unknown until a curious mind decided to explore the connection between blood types and human behavior. It all started back in the 1920s with a Japanese professor named Takeji Furukawa. Furukawa was a professor at Tokyo Women's Teachers' School, and he had a keen interest in psychology and human behavior. While observing his students, he noticed some intriguing differences in their personalities. This sparked a thought in his mind. I wonder if this has to do with their blood types. He began to ponder whether blood types could influence personality traits. Driven by curiosity, Furukawa decided to delve deeper into this idea. He wrote about his observations and theories, publishing his findings in various academic journals. And that's how the blood type personality theory got its start. Interestingly, the Japanese government took notice of Furukawa's theory. They were intrigued by the possibility of using blood types to predict and understand human behavior. They even considered applying this theory in various sectors, including education and employment. However, not everyone was convinced. Many scientists and researchers were skeptical of Furukawa's ideas. They argued that there wasn't enough scientific evidence to support the theory. The lack of empirical proof made it difficult for the theory to gain widespread acceptance in the scientific community. Despite the skepticism from the scientific community, the blood type personality theory remained popular among the general public in Japan. People were fascinated by the idea that their blood type could reveal something about their personality. It became a topic of conversation and even influenced social interactions. It's interesting how an idea, even without solid scientific backing, can capture the imagination of a society and stick around for decades. Furukawa's theory is a testament to the power of curiosity and the enduring appeal of trying to understand what makes us who we are. The blood type personality theory didn't disappear after Furukawa. In the 1970s, a journalist named Masahiko Nomi wrote a book about it. Nomi's book made the theory super popular. He explained the different blood types and their personalities in a way that was easy for everyone to understand. Nomi's book became a huge hit in Japan. People started using blood types to understand themselves and other people better. They even used it for dating and job applications. Even though the book made the theory famous, scientists still weren't convinced. They said that lots of things influence your personality, not just your blood type. Let's look at the different blood types and what the theory says about them, starting with type A. Type A. People are often described as organized, responsible, and good with details. They're the friends you can always count on to be on time and get things done. People think type A's are perfectionists, always trying their best. They're also thought to be caring and kind. However, the theory also says that type A's can be a little too sensitive and have a hard time relaxing. They might worry a lot and have trouble saying no. Next up is type B, known for being independent and free-spirited. They do their own thing and aren't afraid to be different. Type Bs are often described as creative, passionate, and adventurous. They love trying new things and thinking in new ways. This blood type is also seen as optimistic and cheerful, always bringing good energy. However, the theory also says that type Bs can sometimes be seen as selfish, irresponsible, and a little unpredictable. They might have trouble following rules and sticking to plans. Type O individuals are often seen as natural leaders. They're confident, charismatic, and know how to take charge. People think type Os are ambitious, focused on their goals, and always ready for a challenge. They're the ones who inspire and motivate others. This blood type is also seen as outgoing, energetic, and social. They love meeting new people and being the center of attention. However, the theory also says that type Os can sometimes be arrogant, insensitive, and have a quick temper. They might be too competitive and have trouble admitting when they're wrong. Lastly, we have type AB, often described as the most complex and contradictory blood type. They're a mix of type A and type B with characteristics of both. Type ABs are often seen as rational, analytical, and objective. They can see both sides of a story and make decisions based on logic. This blood type is also associated with being creative, adaptable, and good at getting along with different kinds of people. However, the theory also says that type ABs can be critical, indecisive, and have a hard time opening up. They might seem unpredictable and distant. The blood type personality theory is a big part of Japanese culture. It's something people talk about a lot, and you'll even find blood type horoscopes in magazines and on TV. Some people take it really seriously, using it to make decisions about relationships, jobs, and even how they raise their kids. They might choose a partner or a career based on blood type. But for many people, it's just a fun thing. They might joke about their blood type personalities, but don't make big decisions based on it. It's interesting how a theory without scientific proof can be so important in a culture. The blood type personality theory is entertaining, but it's important to know that there's no real scientific evidence to back it up. This theory suggests that your blood type can determine your personality traits, such as whether you're outgoing, shy, or even how you handle stress. However, despite its popularity, especially in certain cultures, the scientific community has not found any concrete evidence to support these claims. It's a fascinating idea, but one that should be taken with a grain of salt. Scientists say personality is complicated and comes from many things like your genes, how you were raised, and what happens in your life. Our personalities are shaped by a complex interplay of genetic factors, environmental influences, and personal experiences. For instance, identical twins who share the same genetic makeup can still develop different personalities based on their unique life experiences. This highlights the multifaceted nature of personality development, which cannot be boiled down to something as simple as blood type. Your blood type, which depends on tiny markers on your red blood cells, has no proven link to your personality. Blood types are determined by the presence or absence of specific antigens on the surface of red blood cells. These antigens play a crucial role in blood transfusions and organ transplants, but they have no known connection to psychological traits or behaviors. The idea that blood type could influence personality is more of a cultural phenomenon than a scientific fact. Even without scientific proof, the theory is still popular in Japan and other parts of Asia. In these regions, people often discuss blood types in social settings, and some even use it as a basis for matchmaking or hiring decisions. This cultural fascination can be traced back to historical beliefs and the influence of media, which have perpetuated the idea that blood type can reveal important aspects of one's character. This might be because it's a simple and fun way to think about ourselves and other people. The theory provides an easy framework for understanding and categorizing personalities, making it appealing for casual conversations and social interactions. It allows people to bond over shared traits and to make light-hearted predictions about each other's behavior, adding an element of fun to social dynamics. It's like reading your horoscope. You might not believe it completely, but it's fun to see what it says. Just as horoscopes offer a form of entertainment and a way to reflect on one's life, the blood-type personality theory serves a similar purpose. It provides a sense of identity and can be a conversation starter, even if people don't take it too seriously. The enjoyment comes from the curiosity and the playful nature of exploring these ideas. So while the blood-type personality theory is interesting, it's important to be a little skeptical and trust real science when it comes to understanding personality. Real scientific research offers a more reliable and nuanced understanding of what shapes our personalities. By relying on evidence-based studies, we can gain deeper insights into the complexities of human behavior and avoid oversimplified explanations. In the end, while the theory can be a fun topic of discussion, it's crucial to remember that true personality science is far more intricate and grounded in rigorous research.